Hey guys, hey, it's cookie baking day today, and why you ask? Well, I got a call to action for a family in New York, but you know what? I'll tell you a little bit about that later, okay? Because I figure if I have to be in the kitchen, you do too. And we have an awesome recipe that I'm going to share with you for an awesome cookie. And today's video is all about getting lucky, yo. Okay, get your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about the most famous leprechaun of them all. Oh, he's back! Not you! Every year he comes back. I wasn't talking about you! Hey guys, hey, welcome to Mondays with Marc. I'm Marc, and this is Smokey Steve and Marc. Oh, yes, it is. Welcome or welcome back. Is it nice to see you on this Monday? Oh, it was a Monday. But it's almost behind us now. Yay! I always try to go into the new week saying, okay, it's Monday. I'm starting to feel like, oh, get the schmondays on Sunday, and get all I don't know, little in my head about it. But then I try to change it and say, but, it's Monday. It's a brand new week filled with all kinds of brand new stuff. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't because for whatever reason, Mondays are Mondays. But I was looking forward to seeing you all day today. How are you? How was your weekend? Ooh. And today, it is time to get lucky for sure. Now, of course, there are a couple kinds of getting lucky there, I'm not really talking about the sweepstakes lucky or the lottery lucky or contests. And I'm not really talking about the other getting lucky either, the getting lucky, What's this? What is that? Is that like getting lucky? Is that seductive? Oh my goodness. Losing my mind here. But what I am talking about is Lucky the Leprechaun. Oh, yes. Ooh, okay, so St. Patrick's Day. Well, it's only a couple weeks away, right? And we could use all the luck we can get, right? At any time, but especially now. And that's what our video is all themed around today is luckiness. We have an awesome recipe, definitely, and we're going to use Lucky Charms cereal in it. And we have a great project for St. Patrick's Day. Also using Lucky Charms cereal. Yes, we do. and I have a little kind of unknown fact about me that I'm going to share. I don't know if it's really a fact or not, but it's just something that I haven't really, I guess, shared here on the channel yet. And of course we're going to get caught up on some chit chat, and we may even have some interesting facts. We'll see how the day goes. What do you think? All right. So anyway, by the way, how about that moon? Oh, it was so bright and just stunning last night. Oh, man, it was so cool. I just had to share that picture with you. Me and the moon. It really was something else, and it's all a precursor to the solar eclipse, y'all. The solar eclipse is on April the 8th this year. So, well, not this year, but this year it's on April the 8th. And the next one, well, we won't have another solar eclipse until August 23rd of 2044. How about that? So we are supposed to be able to see it, if at least partially, So definitely look to the skies on April 8th, okay? Anyway, you know what? We do have a lot to get to, so I'm going to try to not ramble on today, okay? I'm really going to try my hardest. So I think we should head into the kitchen, and I think we should bake some cookies because it is cookie baking day today here, and I'm making a platter of cookies. And this brings me to that little interesting fact about myself. And again, I guess it's not really an interesting fact. It's just something I haven't shared here on the channel before. But I'm a baker for icing smiles. So what the heck is icing smiles anyway? So, Icing Smiles is a nonprofit organization that provides custom celebration cakes and other treats to families who are impacted by the critical illness of a child. I mean, it's totally understandable that simple things like a birthday cake are luxuries to families battling illnesses, like that. And the goal is to create a custom cake or a platter of cookies for the child and their families to provide a break from the worry and stress, if even just for a minute, and to create a positive memory, and that memory will live on long after the treat is gone. Like the memory of the kindness of a stranger, right? Or the art of the design, like whatever it is that's being made, the smiles, the laughs, a normal childhood experience that is so often stolen from these children, and I think that's why I always say, when I'm making like a nice dinner or a cake or something, that it's so much more than a cake or an entree, especially if it's a special occasion. It's probably why it's probably why I stayed in the food service industry as long as I did, and had such a passion for it too. As a chef, you're creating memories. You're not, obviously you're creating food, but you're definitely creating memories. And you make a wedding cake. What's almost the top thing you remember from a wedding, years later, is the wedding cake. Someone has to make that wedding cake. So it's a really, really great company, and they have hundreds of bakers across the country who volunteer their time to provide these treats to these families. And I did get a call to action for a family going through a difficult time in New York. So that is why I'm baking cookies today. So I'll get them all finished and packed up, and I'll get them shipped out tomorrow for them. And like I said earlier, I figure if I have to be in the kitchen, I think I'm gonna bring you along with me too. So I just happen to have a fabulous recipe for y'all, okay? Want to make some Lucky Charms cookies? Come on! So for my platter, I already have some thumbprint cookies. They look nice, huh? Ooh, I could eat those right now. And then I made those dipped Oreo cookies that we made for Valentine's Day, the paintbrush cookies. I made some of those too. They're just drying up now. And for our third cookie, we're gonna make, some Lucky Charms cookies. Oh, these cookies are so fun and easy to whip up. No doubt, they're magically delicious. Okay, I had to say that, right? All right, let's get started. In my stand mixer here, I have a half a cup of room temperature butter, 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, and 1/3 of a cup of regular sugar. As far as our dry ingredients go, this is 1/4 cup of our Lucky Charms cereal all ground up. Now, you can use a food processor for it, and if you don't have a food processor, you can always put it in a Ziploc bag and run a rolling pin over it. Okay, and then we have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon each of baking soda and kosher salt, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 large egg, 1/2 cup of white chocolate chips, and then about 1/2 cup to a cup of just the marshmallows from our Lucky Charms. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cream up our butter and our sugars, and that will take, about 3 to 4 minutes. All right, and then we add our vanilla and our egg, and we're gonna beat that for 1 minute longer. And now we are going to whisk together all of our dry ingredients there. That's our baking soda, salt, flour, and our crushed up Lucky Charms cereal. All right, and then we're gonna add this to our wet mixture here, and we're gonna add that in thirds, and we're just going to mix well after each addition. All right, and finally, we mix in our white chocolate chips. I'm just going to give that a stir just to incorporate them. Okay, so now, really important step here, we have to chill our dough, okay? So we're gonna pop this in the fridge for about 15 minutes, up to about a half hour, okay? Great, so we're all nice and chilled there. And now we're gonna scoop and bake. Oh yeah. So, I'm gonna do mine a little bit smaller, I think. I'm gonna do about a tablespoon for each cookie, okay? But you can do these any size you like. Let's see, probably would recommend doing about a tablespoon and a half of dough for each cookie. This one's about a tablespoon. So you scoop your dough out like that, and then you can't have Lucky Charms cookies without the marshmallows. So we're just gonna kind of push a few into the tops of each one of our cookie dough balls here. And just like that. And of course, repeat with the rest of your dough. And then we bake in a 350-degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes. Now the edges will just get really lightly browned, but if you prefer a more crispy cookie, just let them in there until the whole cookie browns, okay? Okay, there we go. All right. All right, so now we're going to let these just, hang out here on the baking pan for just about 2 minutes or so, and then take them off onto a cooling rack and let them cool completely, okay? Okay, so now we're all cool. Well, these ones aren't cool yet. No, not yet. And now, for the finishing touch, we're going to add just a little bit of melted white chocolate on top. Oh, I gotta have a little bit of milk with our cereal cookies here. Oh, wow. These are so delicious, guys. You're going to absolutely love these. And so easy to make, too. All right, so what I'm going to do, they taste like Lucky Charms cereal. They really do. They're really good. They are. So, okay, let me finish all these. I'll get them plated up and show them to you. And I'll be sure to show you the finished platter, too, okay? Whether you love the crunchy oat bits or those delicious, ever-changing marshmallows, Lucky Charms cereal has certainly become one of America's most favorite cereals. And mine, too. Lucky Charms cereal debuted in 1964 with bells, fish, arrowheads, clovers, and X-shaped oat pieces, along with marshmallows shaped like clovers, hearts, stars, and moons. Now, the cereal was created by product developer John Houlihan, and he developed the original prototype by experimenting with Cheerios cereal pieces and chopped up pieces of his favorite candy, circus peanuts. Lucky the Leprechaun debuted on St. Patrick's Day in 1964 with full-color print ads in the Sunday comics, as well as in comic books too, and animated TV commercials as well. And as far as the cereal itself, those oat bits, well, they got an upgrade in 1967 to include a sugar coating. But most famously are those marshmallows, or Marbits, as the folks at General Mills like to call them. The ever-changing, colorful Marbits have delighted us for over 60 years, and over 40 new Marbits have been introduced over the years. Surprisingly, the only remaining original Marbit is the pink heart. Now, in 1975, the very first new Marbit was introduced, the blue diamond. And shortly after its introduction, nearly 40 years ago, Lucky was considered expendable and briefly got his pink slip. Well, at least in New England. He was replaced by Waldo, the imperfect, absent-minded wizard, who, in every commercial lost his box of Lucky Charms and had to find it. The two Lucky Charms cereal mascots coexisted, Waldo in New England and Lucky in the rest of the U.S. But after less than a year, Lucky returned and Waldo said goodbye. Now Waldo, well, he was actually created for another cereal that never saw the light of day, and that was called Amazing Raisins. The only place you can find Waldo now? Well, that's in the General Mills archives. I don't know. If he's still looking for that box of Lucky Charms, maybe he should look at the end of Lucky the Leprechaun's rainbow, huh? Okay, let's get back to those yummy marshmallows. So the Blue Diamond was followed by a second new Marbit, the Purple Horseshoe, in 1983, and the Red Balloon was added in 1989 to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Lucky Charms. A limited edition swirled whale Marbit even made a brief appearance in 1986, and in 2001, the Magic Crystal Ball Marbit could answer your yes or no questions. How cool is that? Just add milk and your question will be answered. Now, most recently, Lucky found a magic gem to add to the cereal's treasures. Through the years, Lucky Charms has evolved and changed with the times, with exciting promotions, collaborations, oh yeah, those cereal box freebies, and some controversy too. On top of featuring a knockoff called Lucky Clovers, the 1993 classic horror film Leprechaun got a child to yell "F you, Lucky Charms" as he fired a shamrock at the monster. Supposedly, this was a dig at General Mills, as the company allegedly gave permission for the movie to use their cereal, but then backed out when they saw the scene in question. Even Cake Boss got in on the magical fun by rolling out a limited edition 50th anniversary vanilla cupcake featuring marshmallow buttercream and actual cereal bits for Lucky's 50th anniversary. Now, as for Lucky himself, he certainly has become an icon, both at our breakfast table and in pop culture too. And in case you were wondering, Lucky is 11 years old. His father was a leprechaun and his mother was human. I guess that mixed heritage explains why he, well, struggled a little bit at the beginning to find and master his magical powers. And did you know all those Marbits? Yep, well, each one of them has a magical power that helps Lucky on his journey in life. And even his name changed through the years. He originally was called LC Leprechaun. And then that was changed to Sir Charms. And then finally, the mascot that we all know and love today, Lucky the Leprechaun. So no Mondays with Marc would be complete without a project, right? And today we're gonna stick with our lucky theme and make a lucky shamrock wreath for St. Patrick's Day. Although I probably should have called it a Lucky Charms shamrock wreath because, yep, we're gonna be using Lucky Charms cereal on it. So let's get started, okay? The first thing we need is this little tray, and pretty much everything for this project I got at the Dollar Tree, really, which makes this project not only fun, but affordable too. So yes, I saw these were at the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General, or anything similar to this too, okay? And then we need some white paint, because the first thing we're going to do is paint the inside. Ta-da! Okay, so that's what I meant about painting, like, you know, the inside of it, which is, I guess, really the outside. I don't know. This is going to be the front of our wreath here. So, I just wanted to paint it white to have, to have the things that we're going to put on it kind of pop out a little bit anyway. And for that, oh yeah, we are going to need the marshmallows only from a box of Lucky Charms cereal. Yes, you gotta sit there and separate them all, or you could find someone to help you do that, or just do it themselves. Aw. Isn't that nice of him? He looks so happy too. Okay, but before we get to the marshmallow part, we're gonna add a little bling to our wreath using these green beads that I got at the Dollar Tree. And for that, we're going to separate our necklaces. They all come with these cute little plastic holders there. You can just take them apart, and then you have a strand there like that. And we need our hot glue gun set to the highest temperature, okay? And we are just going to, literally, we're going to put a little bead border all around the outside of our shamrock using our hot glue gun. Okie dokie. There we go. With our little bowling border. Okay. Now we are going to take all of our marshmallows and we're going to glue them all over our shamrock using our hot glue gun. Look! It's an oat piece, not a marshmallow. I think I'm going to have to dock my helper. What do you think? Okay. So, yep. Use your glue gun and let's start a gluing. Doesn't it look cool? Okay, so I do recommend giving it a spray with some acrylic spray once you're done with it. You know, just to preserve it a little bit better, and you know, we want to keep these for years to come, you know, so that'll help preserve that a little bit. Now, if you don't have acrylic spray, you can also use tacky glue and just kind of paint right over top of it and let it dry completely. Just something to seal it up a little bit, you know. So, oh, I think it looks so cool just like this. It's really nice, but we need something for the center, I think. So I shopped the Dollar Tree and I found some like gold coins and some like flowers and beads and stuff. But you know what I settled on? I settled on, this is, you know, one of those little hair things, you know, and I liked that. So using our hot glue gun, I'm just going to glue him right to the center. Just like that. Oh, I think it looks cute. And then I just attached a white ribbon to the back here with my hot glue gun. So we have a little hanger for him on top, you know, like that. And really, that's all there is to it. What a great, easy project. You know, it's whimsical, it's kitschy, it's unique, you know. I think it turned out pretty cool. Gotta let me know what you think, okay? And there you have it, our Lucky Charms Shamrock wreath. I'll tell you what. These cookies are good. They really, really are. You have to try them. They honestly, they taste like Lucky Charms cereal, like with milk. Anyway, it's a very, very good cookie. Perfect for St. Patrick's Day, but really good for year-round, too. So, oh, man, you gotta try it. I hope my people like them, you know, the people that I'm sending the cookies to. I hope they do. I don't know. And how about our wreath? I guess it's not really a wreath, but like a door hanging. I don't even know what to call them. I just call them I use wreath generically. We'll just say that. But I think it's really, really cool. I love how it turned out. So now the age-old question, to hang it at work or to hang it at home? Or should I just make two of them? I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to get another box of Lucky Charms if I'm going to make another one. Oh, my goodness. But I had such a great time today. And talking a break from the madness for sure. I've been behind on a lot of stuff, but work seems to have leveled out a little bit. We're still very busy, but I only had to stay late a couple days last week. And it's looking like this week we have our schedule down. I don't know. We'll see. I hope we get it all straightened out really, really soon. Because it's been quite the month. It's been very, very busy. And just like last year, the time is flying by. But I get in my head and get a little nuts when I get behind on things like especially here on the channel, like the emails and the messages and the IMs. I'm so behind on, and I always get weird about I hope people don't get angry, I'm not responding to them on purpose. It's not that at all, you know. And we do get a lot. We get, probably about 20 or so emails a day, and that's not including like spam emails or anything. And probably about that much, maybe a little less with the instant messages too. So but anyway, I just have to get back on schedule. What I used to do was I would set out about an hour a day to do that, just for the channel, to answer, to respond. And I haven't done that in a while. And I used to do that in the morning when I got up with my coffee. But lately I've been getting up later, and just kind of flying out the door to go to work. So just have to get that all adjusted, which I'm actually going to do. I am. So, all right. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer. I got some cookies to pack up, and I don't know if I showed you, that's the little card that goes along with our cookies. It's really a nice organization, huh? I love their call to action there. I do. So I guess I better get to that right now, right? So thank you so much for spending your time with me. Oh, it does mean the world to me. It really, really does. I had a fantastic time. I hope you do too. I hope you like everything that we did today. Definitely hit that subscribe button, okay, and the notification bell so you know when we have a new video coming out. Check us out over on social media. We're on Instagram, X, and Facebook, and all of our contact information is right down below. Our post office box and our email address. If you have any questions on anything we did, just shoot me an email. I promise I'll get back to you. I don't know if it'll be like, the very next day, but I'm working on it and it will get better, and I promise I'll get back to you, okay? Thank you again, everybody. You have a lucky, lucky week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Ciao! Oh, my.